So we finished our day 4 of this 10-day advanced follow-up retreat with Dr. Joe, and actually we can't share that much with you anymore, which is also something really beautiful for us, because Dr. Joe got really into special things that he wasn't sharing with anyone else before, and
he was sharing it in Dallas or somewhere on a retreat.
Only on advanced follow-up retreat, so it's really exclusive, and he keeps it sacred, and we totally understand that, so we can't really share that with you, but we can.
Yeah, Raphael just likes to say that he has something special, so he enjoys that he knows something more, so that's why he is still
It's
saying.
amazing for us that we are on this advanced follow-up for the first time, and it's really totally different. Like, each day for us is something totally new.
It's for us super cool because we were on many retreats before, and they are very, very much the same as the book
Becoming Supernatural.
Becoming Supernatural, exactly. And when you still repeat the same information and the same way, you get into the point that you know it so well that you forget that you know it, and that you are not even hearing the information.
You're switching off a little bit.
Yeah. So it's nice that we have a little bit here and there. There is something a little bit new, different story or something. So it is a little spice for our experience, because it is a little bit different than the normal retreat, which we love, of course, but when we were to so many, then we were thinking that we still repeat the same information, and people go to maybe 10, 15 retreats, even 20 retreats, but I don't know, it's investment, and you have to travel quite a lot if you're not from US, so it's up to everybody how they feel about that. And yeah, it's nice that we have now something totally different. I want to say about the retreat that even though we still don't have much time, Dr. Joe gives us a little bit more time. If we are on time everywhere as we agree with Dr. Joe, like the whole group, then we can start at the time when he appoints, and then we have a little bit more time, but still for the food and for our things, if the hotel is so huge and we have to go to the room if we forget something and bag, it's already 20 minutes wasted, and you really don't want to forget anything in this retreat. But the time feels like when you move more towards the source, the time feels a little bit expanded. Time feels that it's running a little bit slower. But at the same time, we feel that the day is extremely long and extremely quick at the same time. We managed to do so many things. Today we started at 7 in the morning, but we had to be ready already at 6:30, 6:20. So we had to get up anyways at 6 o'clock. But tomorrow we are starting at 6:30,
so we have to be there at 6.
So we have to be on the spot on the beach at 6
for
o'clock.
the walking meditation.
So yeah, it's early start, and now it's actually, what's the time now? It's 9 o'clock in the evening. So, and we are still not in a bed, and we are getting up early. So I didn't even have time to call to my mother, but Dr. Joe started to lecture, and I just had to let her know that we are good. She was asking me how we are doing. I even forgot my phone somewhere, and when you forget something somewhere, you are not really wanting to go back for it, because it's usually really, really far. But other than that, it's not like complaining. It's just saying, if you would ever go here, be ready to just carry everything with you, even for the whole day. Like, you take from your room the whole day trip, you put your bathing suit in there and everything, and you just spend the whole day outside of the room, and then you come back here to sleep only.
He does it on purpose,
Yeah.
that we don't have too much spare time. He just gives us enough time to do the essentials. But he knows that if we would have too much time, we would get into talking about the past and into lowering our states with indulgence in alcohol or whatever.
Yeah, he's strictly.
He doesn't want us to get distracted. He
Yeah.
wants us to keep the energy up. And I think every time after we have a break, we have to build the energy up again a little bit. So he tries to keep it short. And
Actually, when we were going to, before the retreat, we took a taxi and we were giving ride to some friend from this community, which we just met. And in that taxi ride, once he sat in the taxi, he started to complain about whole life. He was complaining about his relationship, his problems, and his wife, and his, I don't know, whatever. I really thought that when we come here third time, and it's absolutely for us amazing that we could even be here, that we will just watch how it looks when we go from the airport. And he just needed a lot of attention from us. And you know, in our society, we are learning, we are being taught that it's not nice when you stop somebody who complains, that you should be really nodding and smiling and taking the whole shit from people which they are throwing at you. But Dr. Joe would say, oh, tell me the story about your future and not anymore about your past, you know.
he doesn't even listen to this stuff anymore. And it's a great inspiration, because we were really caught off guard.
Yeah, we
by
were
that.
very tired, and we were expecting, because this person was very, I guess, very educated and experienced and much, much older than us, and we were expecting that people will be in this state. He looked a bit like mystic. For me, I saw in him really beautiful being. And of course,
And we were excited for it.
But at the same time, even people who seem to you or to us, to me, like really people who have it figured out, and they seem to you like visually they are really having it all together, they can still take your energy, and they can still need your energy. And it's good for you to tell them, hey, no, let's talk about something else. Let's turn the page. It's for me too much. And of course, during the conversation already, that person was saying, hey, am I too much? Am I bothering you with my story? And he couldn't stop. And he was still already saying and repeating for 10 minutes, I guess, definitely 15, 20 minutes. He was still repeating, oh, am I too much? Am I bothering you? Oh,
he was aware of it.
He was
kept
aware,
going.
but he kept going. So,
And we also didn't stop him.
Yeah, and because we wanted to be nice. And sometimes
But we saw him the next day, and he apologized, and we were also saying, yeah, we could have also said something, and it's important that we focus on what we want and not on digging in the past.
Otherwise, the retreat is that Dr. Joe really loves his mystical, so he wants to take us and to the mystical. And for me personally,
it's a big focus.
Yeah, for me personally, this retreat is about learning since the car ride, what it does to my body when I focus my attention outside of me. For example, at that guy who talked about his problems, or when somebody's moving and screaming during the meditation, I already sense and feel how the energy is flowing away from me, and I want it back. So I immediately just stop that connection to that person and focus on me. And that's really something for me which I had to learn, and I never had since childhood, because I still had to control and predict and satisfy everybody around me, because I was a good girl, you know. I'm just nodding and letting the poopy come to me.
Mm-hmm.
And people feel relieved, but then I have a lot of poopy on me, you know? And you can do that too. You can have these experiences too. When you take too much of that, then you can feel very tired, very overwhelmed, maybe sometimes very ill from it, and you don't know what to do, and then you are angry and frustrated, and you don't know why you have such emotional roller coaster. And that could be just because you don't say no, or you don't say, hey, I'm not listening to this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's really amazing to see Dr. Joe so excited about this this time, because it's really something where he can play a lot, and he knows that we are ready and we will do whatever he says. So he's very excited and passionate about everything. And then tomorrow will be our first healing session, first of 3, and then the rest of the retreat we don't really know yet what's gonna be.
We really don't know yet.
Nobody knows. Maybe not even Dr. Joe knows yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's for day 3 and 4.
Did you want
Otherwise,
to say what is it about for you, the retreat?
Well, I wanted to focus on abundance mostly, and embodying that, but actually I haven't almost at all tuned into that, because we are so focused on the mystical and the pineal gland that that's just what the meditations are about. But he said, dedicate a day to abundance. So I'm looking forward to that.
He said that. Yeah.
So there I can really lay all the way in there. Otherwise, I do sense energy moving, like maybe you know of the body electric meditation that Dr. Joe does in the week-longs as well. And we are evolving this much more now on this retreat. And it's actually really helpful, because I never really got to experience the body electric, but I think I'm now getting close to it, or I already had like some moments where I felt like I've been tasered, like a big shaking in the body.
So today was body electric day.
Yeah.
So if you know something about body electric teaching, or you have the meditation from Dr. Joe, for advanced students, it was about body electric. We also bought the book Body Electric, but it's so hard to read it. It's so scientific and so on. That
it's a little bit boring. But I guess the essence of that book is that the electric current that is in all living beings could be the thing that is able to heal a body
and restore
and regenerate. Because I just read like the first half of the book, and it was all about the amphibians who are able to regrow limbs and tails. So later they will talk about humans, and so I guess that's the essence of the book. But what I could maybe share, which helped me to better understand how to experience the electric body, was when you do the meditations from Dr. Joe, he says to tune into space, into blackness, into nothing. And we don't really know how that looks. We don't really know how the space exactly looks. I can show you this room, and after you've seen it, you know exactly how it is, and you can map it. But space and unknown and the nothingness, that's something that you have never experienced before. But we still do the meditations, and he just tells us to focus on that blackness, and we do it. And I feel it's the exact same thing with the body electric. We focus on the body electric, even though we have no idea how it's feeling, how it's supposed to move in your body, what the sensations are, but you just keep tuning into that. That was for me the biggest learning about this teaching.
Okay, so it's probably all, and we are going to shower and go to bed.
Yes.
Because we wake up early tomorrow, so have a beautiful day.
Thank you so much for being with us, and never ever ever forget that you're unlimited.